Hey divas! Welcome to my very first Paralives video! I am so excited to get into this one with you guys. So this will be my first build, my first look, my first try at building a semi-decent house. So I have quite a few hours experience in The Sims, as I'm sure some of you also do. So I am so pumped to get into this. So make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. Only if you enjoy the video though. Only if you enjoy. Let's get into it. Without further ado, here's my Paralives video.
Hey bro, you got a phone call.
So first off, we're right into it. I pick off one of the smallest and cheapest plots. Just because at this time I had no idea there were cheats in game yet. I had no idea. On my second build I find out, so don't worry you guys. It's much more extravagant next time. So this time I just bulldoze the lot and I go for just a really simple townhouse build that I know I can do without any trouble. Except it gave me some trouble because it was my first time ever using the build mode. Obviously I'm going to struggle a little bit. I will say the thing that I struggled with the most was the camera angles, and I'm sure everyone else has said this too. But once you get used to it, you expect it to happen. It's still kind of annoying, but what can you do? It happens. I'm sure they'll look into fixing that as soon as possible. But once I get into the swing of it, I settle on it and I start exploring like what kind of columns I can use, what kind of accessories, if you will, for the house there are. So I get right into it. I just start messing around. Once I'm happy with like a layout and a set build, I dive straight into it. I don't even... Oh, Saf, no! She's trying to eat my pizza. So here I finally work on the roof, which was relatively easy. I was saying my first time round, oh, this was super easy, but then I built some really funky shaped builds, and it was a struggle to do, to be honest. So I kind of take that one back. This time round I really enjoyed the roof. It was super easy, but that's because I had a T-shaped build. So later on when they get a bit wonkier, it gets a little bit harder, I will say. And I really struggled with them in my later builds. So fingers crossed I get used to it a bit more, or they, you know, come out with auto roofs, or, you know, fingers crossed something changes, because it was definitely a struggle. But here I am just messing around with the chimneys, seeing what works. Yeah, I mean, so far in a little while you'll see there are some glitches. I will point those out when we get to it. But so far I really enjoyed it. I picked my favourite colour to build with, pink. I know it doesn't really fit, but I don't really care. Pink is my go-to colour when I'm building, so I just wanted to use my favourite colour to do like a really simple build. I think that's fair. So again, the windows are really fun. I was playing around with them today after this build on stream, and you can like stretch them any which way you want, which I didn't realise at the time. It'll be fun to compare my this build to whatever my current build is at the time of uploading. So I think that'll be fun. And oh, the edging stuff, like the molding, oh, that is so fun. I think that is so cute. There's just so many options as well. Super cute, I love it. No complaints. Yeah, no, I think a lot of things about this game are very sweet. I love that you can customize everything. I know I keep saying it, but literally everything you can customize. You can make your own color palettes, you can change the way that the windows look. I mean, everything. It's incredible. And this one I really wish I had have done more in that sense of like changing the windows up because I was just messing around with them, and I know how much you can change, and I didn't do it. So that's sad. But I'm finishing up on the outside here. The patio is one of my favorite things. I think it's really cute. I love the idea of just walking up to the steps of your little townhouse, and then you check on your like lavender or your like little herbs that are on the terrace. Ooh, I think it's so cute. Like ideally, if I had a smaller lot, it would have. Oh, here's the glitching. So yeah, this keeps happening. If you buy stuff, it duplicates and then it just stays on the lot. But if you reload, come back in, everything is gone. So it happened a few times. You'll see a toilet, there was a fridge, there's this door frame obviously, and a few other bits that were a little bit glitchy. But what can you do? It's early access. I'm sure they're gonna. I mean, what, 2 decades in, Sims is still like that now. So, you know, peace and love. Chill out, guys. It's a good game. We'll get there eventually. Like, look at all those options for the kitchen counters. It's so cute. I was so excited for it. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say other than I was so freaking excited. I've been following the development of this game for a while. So, I think it was last December when it was pushed back. I was really disappointed. But I thought to myself, if the devs need more time to like put work into it to justify early access, like people paying for it, I think that's fair enough. And there's still parts of me now that wish maybe we could have waited a little longer. But honestly, I'm just happy with what we got. The devs, they've really, really worked hard. So I'm really happy to hear they've sold, what, like 500,000 copies in 8 hours. So it's very well deserved. And I'll keep playing, and I'll keep looking at all the mod listings and what's going on there. So I'm really excited to see what happens. Some of the discourse is a little crazy. I think a lot of you did not curb your expectations. I think a lot of people realize nowadays that early access, a lot of the time people release in early access and the game is very fleshed out. However, sometimes that is just not the case. Sometimes people just need to release in early access because they don't have the funds or people backing it. I mean, these guys are a team of what, like maybe 30 at most, I can't remember. But I mean, they need the money. Frankly, they don't have big backers like big funders, sorry, like most places do. And they probably needed the money to release early. Frankly, I mean, how long have they worked on this game? 6 years? 5? 4 years? I don't know. Please don't quote me on that. I'm not super well informed. This is my first video, so give me a break, guys. But I will have to say I am quite happy with some of the clutter. It definitely does feel like a Sims pack, you know, not fleshed out enough. But again, we paid however much the price is. I think it's around 40 bucks, $40, £40, whatever the case may be, for like an unfinished product. And we have to remember it's not finished yet. They're going to be updating constantly. I think there was already a patch on release day, so I think a lot of people just need to chill out, give it some time. And maybe if you don't have the money right now, wait. I would definitely wait. There's going to be like a few more updates probably in the near future, hopefully. Patch fixes, things like that. And they're always posting about it. So if you don't have the money now, definitely wait and then get it when you can. I think some time and money will help this game go really, really far. So that's why I feel like early access is always a good thing, and I think we're spoiled nowadays because a lot of the time games are in early access right before they're finished, and there's so much content in the game already from these huge developers. So I just chill out, guys. Chill. It's still the first week. I mean, what is it? Today is Tuesday, I think. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It was released yesterday, guys. Give it a bit. Give it at least a week for a patch or something. I mean, they have to they have to like find out what these glitches are and then patch them, you know. They need that week to look at all these players and be like, oh, okay, these are the issues, this is what we can fix. Like, that's the freaking point of early access. Just go play Sims 3 or something. It's not that deep. Sims 2 even. Like, those are bangers. I bought those for like $20 when they were on sale. So I don't know what to say. I don't know. I really, really enjoy this art style too. Oh, and you can put your own photographs into the game, which is super cute. There's a wide choice of like photographs that you can actually choose from it, like base game, which again is a lovely option. So the fact that you can add your own artwork, like you could commission a really cool artist, wink, and then put their game in your build, or put your art in their game. Oh my god! Put their you know what I mean, Rose. But I don't know, I just think there's a lot of love that's gone into this game, and I think a lot of people are gonna be able to see that, and I think the ones that don't are the loud minority, unfortunately. It's just, it is what it is. There's nothing much you can do. Especially when a fandom can be so toxic, is all I'll say on that. So, yeah. Right now I'm just looking at all the lights, and then for some reason this light just straight up disappeared when I placed it. I'm not really sure what that is, unless it's like an invisible light. I have no idea. So I just decided to add these ugly, like, cheap lights, because again, this is no cheats involved, no money cheats, because I didn't think they were a thing at the time. But I'm so glad they are. It would be a real shame if they didn't include them. And then we've got this cute little couch that I thought was a perfect addition to the front of the house. Very Bubby's townhouse dream home vibe, if you get my drift. It does clip. It is clipping. You'll see once I turn. Yep, right there, it's clipping. So just ignore that. That's fine. We pretend we do not see, and then we are onto the ground floor. These stairs I think are really cute. I love that you can just change the carpet color and things like that. And then we've got another boring bathroom build. I am so bored of bathroom builds. I hate building them. I do love that there are washing machines for base game. I don't think they are usable. There is no like laundry type thing or anything like that, unfortunately. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, no laundry or anything like that, which, do you know what, I feel like it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because even when I had the laundry day pack for another game, it was too much. I could only play with one sim and then I had to turn it off. So, you know, it is what it is. And then I decided to use the fluffy toilet. I always wanted a fluffy toilet as a kid, but now I can understand why we never got a fluffy toilet. And that's because they are full of so many germs, and they just get covered in poop and pee. So, what the hell? Gross. So I'm glad my parents never let me get one. Kind of reminds me of the wall in Wizards of Waverly's Place. She used to have this carpet wallpaper, and it kind of reminds me of that, but toilet version. Oh, excuse me. I think with that second yawn, I'll leave you to watch the rest of the video. Those are my thoughts on Paralives. And I genuinely, I really do hope you enjoy this build and my videos. So, if you like what you see, again, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe, and give me a little kiss on the cheek. Okay, divas. I will see you later. Enjoy! Hey Divas, I just thought I'd come back in for the end of the video just to say how pleased I am with this build and the overall build system. I thoroughly enjoyed my first time building. I really enjoyed the terraforming tools. I expected there to be way less terraforming options just because of how I've been programmed from other games. I was hoping for a pond option, but I didn't kind of figure out how to do that. But either way, I'm quite pleased with how it came out anyway. So, yeah, I hope you guys like it too. Without further ado, we'll show you the finished product. So, enjoy these little cheeky screenshots.